There's a lot of scary headlines out there. You can see them on Yahoo Finance. You can see them in Market Watch. And if you're watching CNBC, you see them all the time. Some people think there's a stock market crash coming. Other people think that there's going to be a financial crisis or even a Great Depression. I have to tell you, pure and simple, I believe that this is pure doom mongering. Ever since this bull market began in 2009, there's been doom mongering from day one. I know because I've been in this bull market from day one. First as a professional money manager, and then in my current role as a guide to you, regular mom and pop retail, do-it-yourself investors. Again and again, people have called for this bull market to end. And in truth, if you followed the doom mongers, you've been crushed. Because as the bull market went on, it's gone up now by 320%, and you've missed out. If you bought into the doom mongers' arguments and went to cash, you missed out while the folks who stayed in got rich. And we are beginning to see the numbers behind this. Check this article out. It says that 878,000 Americans became millionaires in the last year. Yes, 878,000 Americans. And I can tell you that many of them did it through the stock market. I know because many of them are subscribers to my publications, where they bought into incredible stocks like Foundation Medicine, where they experienced gains of over 500%, or NRG Energy, where they got gains of 130%, or PayPal, that got them gains of just under 100%. And the most incredible thing about this is that it's happened in less than 2 years. And we've gotten so many testimonials from people that have told us how they've made tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And in fact, we know that we have made many people into millionaires as a result of the stocks that we've been telling them to buy. And you know the crazy thing about this bull market? The so-called smart money that all these websites and CNBC tell you that you should follow, they have been completely and utterly wrong. And you can see it from this headline from Bloomberg, where it says, for the hedge funds, the sky always seems to be falling. And you'll see in this chart, these legendary hedge fund managers, David Tepper, Carl Icahn, Paul Singer, constantly telling you that the market's going to crash, that something's going to go wrong. Meanwhile, the market's gone up by 320%. And while my subscribers have made huge amounts of money in just 2 years, the so-called smart money has been delivering broken eggs to their clients for 10 years straight. So as the stock market has soared, the hedge funds that everyone thinks is the smart money has been the wrong way Larry of the stock market. And if you look at this slide here, which is taken from Market Watch, it shows you that for the thing that really matters for stocks, which is earnings, this last quarter has been one of the best quarters in stock market history. You can just read that slide. It says earnings for the S&P 500 companies grew by 25.8% in the third quarter, the strongest performance since the third quarter of 2010, when companies benefited from really the crash that occurred. In other words, things got so low that anything that was growth was going to be a high percentage. However, that was not the case this last quarter. We were starting from a high level and we still grew at 25.8%. That's just massive, absolutely huge and absolutely incredible. And what has been going on in the stock market in response to that? The stock market has gone down by something like 12, 14%. So just think about that. Earnings for the S&P 500 companies grew by over 25% in the last quarter, and investment investors' reaction to that has been to panic and to fear a Great Depression, a recession, a crash. Now, I can tell you that sooner rather than later, what you're going to see is people start to react normally to these incredible earnings and bid prices up. I can also tell you this, which is that you're never going to get rich by being in cash. And you're never going to get rich by selling too soon. And for sure, you are never, ever, ever going to get rich by following the wrong way Larrys of the stock market, the so-called smart money, the hedge fund set. Just remember, these guys are in it for themselves, and they go out there to scare you after having bet on stocks to go down. And as you panic, they and the Wall Street insiders are buying stocks on the cheap from you. Now, once you've dumped your shares, you are once again going to find yourself on the outside looking in as stocks rocket higher again, making even more people into millionaires. That's why I spent my entire weekend putting this video together to tell you that everything that I'm looking at suggests that the insiders are gaming you to get stocks from you on the cheap, and they've done that successfully again this October. And that move is nearly done. Next, what you're going to see happen is stocks starting to go up slowly at first, and then suddenly will be at new highs, and you'll miss out. This is why I would tell you that now is the moment for you to buy. That's right. Now is the moment for you to buy. And what should you go and buy? And why should you buy? Well, I've laid out my case for you. And if you're looking for things to buy, I would tell you to buy stocks associated with the great mega trends of our time. Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, blockchain, precision medicine, new energy, the coming of age of the millennial generation. You'll also find in the last 4 weeks, I've recommended 4 separate ETFs. Go and watch those videos, and you can buy those ETFs as well. So that's my video for you this week. If you're already in stocks, stay in. If you sold, find the courage, find the conviction, find the belief to get back in, because I believe this market is setting up to go up and go up a lot. And I also quickly want to mention that if you're interested in the megatrends, the way to get into them is to buy my flagship Profits Unlimited newsletter. And my publisher has designed a special $7.95 offer for you to try my publication out. So there's a link below which will give you access to that. And if you're interested in the megatrends, that's one incredible great way for you to get in. So that's it for me. If you like this video, give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends and family. I'll be back with another video next week. Until then, this is Paul saying goodbye.